Welcome to the Deep Dive, your guide to navigating the really fast-moving world of
It
Splinterlands.
really is constantly evolving, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Mm.
If you've felt that sense of constant updates, new strategies, maybe even a bit overwhelmed by all the activity, well, you're definitely not alone.
And that's exactly why we're here today. There's just so much exciting stuff happening.
Yeah.
Our mission is to, cut through all that noise. We're going deep into the very latest updates straight from the recent town hall.
Mm,
We want to pull out the really crucial bits for you. Everything from new cards, economic changes, to those cool new gameplay features.
think of this as your fast track, your shortcut to getting properly informed about where Splinterlands is actually heading.
Exactly. Well-informed is the goal, Ida. The heartbeat of growth. Community and new player experience.
Okay, so let's kick things off with maybe the most fundamental part.
Yeah.
The game's growth, the community buzz, and how new players are actually finding it. How are the numbers looking?
Well, the numbers are looking pretty strong, actually. Just in the last 30 days, Splinterlands clocked 5,000 new accounts.
5,000, wow.
Yeah, but it's not just the signups, it's the engagement that's really interesting.
Right, are they sticking around?
Seems like it. We're seeing 30% of those new folks play at least one Frontier battle.
Okay.
20% played 5 or more, which is pretty good. 12% tried at least one modern battle.
So they're exploring different modes.
Exactly. And 4.5% actually bought a spellbook.
Okay, that's a commitment.
It is. And the really striking thing, this growth is happening before any big marketing push. It feels very organic.
That's usually a great sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
Organic interest. And it's not just inside the game either, right? There's external stuff happening.
Definitely. The Crypto Gaming Recovery Fund is getting traction. There was that big article in Decrypt Media,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
which is now being translated, spreading the word even further. That kind of external validation, it really helps build confidence in the whole ecosystem.
For sure. And what about getting the game into more hands? Mobile progress.
Moving along nicely, the iOS app is technically approved by Apple. Now it's just in that fine-tuning testing phase. Should be sooner than later, they say.
Good news for iPhone users.
And the Android app. Already past 10,000 downloads. Lots of positive feedback there, too, which is great to see. Players seem happy.
That's fantastic progress. Makes the game way more accessible. Which leads to the next big question. Accessibility is one thing, but what about keeping those players? Retention. Making sure they don't just bounce off.
That's a huge focus. It's all about refining that new player experience, and the matchmaking.
Mhm.
They know there's often a skill gap for beginners, so they're introducing something called SLBB Splinterlands bots into Bronze 3 in Frontier mode.
Bots to ease people in.
Exactly. Give them appropriate matches so they can learn the game without getting totally crushed right away.
Makes sense.
And they're watching the data closely, like they noticed a 20% drop-off between sign-up and starting the campaign, but they're also really listening to community feedback to understand why people might be struggling.
So data and qualitative feedback.
Right. It's about improving that whole journey right from the start, making that learning curve feel, well, less steep, more manageable, too. The battle ahead. New cards, auctions, and economic shifts.
Okay, so the foundation is getting stronger with new players.
Yeah.
Now let's pivot to the core, the battles, the cards, the economy, what's coming for our collections. This is where it always gets exciting.
It really is. So the big one, the new reward card set. They're aiming for an October release.
October, so pretty soon.
Yeah, just right around the corner. And it's not just regular foils. They're bringing back black foil and arcane variant cards like we had with the Foundation set.
Oh, people love those. How do we get them?
The premium ones, black foil, arcane, will mainly come through weekly raffles.
Raffles, okay.
Ah.
What do you need to do?
Two main things. First, you need to stake SPS your Splinter shards. The more you stake, the more raffle tickets you can potentially get.
Right, rewarding staking.
Second, there's a 250 DEC pass required just to enter the raffles each week. That's dark energy crystals. It's basically a barrier to stop bots or mass exploitation.
Got it. A small entry fee. How do you earn the actual tickets then?
The main way is winning battles. Win 5 battles, similar to how Frontier works now, and you get tickets. The amount scales with your league and how much SPS you have staked.
Okay, so playing pays off.
Definitely. You can also find tickets in loot chests, and you'll be able to buy some with Glint, but there will be limits on that.
Interesting. Now, you mentioned soulbound cards earlier. How does that work with this new set? It sounds like a bit of a mix.
It is, yeah. It's a hybrid model. The regular foil cards, those will be soulbound, just like recent reward cards can't trade them.
Okay, standard practice there.
But, and this is the key difference, the gold foil, black foil, and arcane cards will not be soulbound. They'll be tradable right away.
Ah, so the premium ones are assets from the get-go. What's the thinking there?
It seems to be about balancing things.
Mhm.
Keep the common cards from flooding the market, maintain their utility in-game, but let the rarer premium versions have that immediate collector value and market presence.
Makes sense. Any way to unbind the regular ones?
Yes, they're introducing unbinding scrolls. You can craft these using land resources or maybe find them in loot chests.
Okay.
These scrolls will let you unbind a portion of your regular foil cards from this new set, making them tradable, and apparently the cost will be significantly less than the old methods.
Cheaper unbinding. That's good news. Does this apply to older cards too?
No, and this is important. These scrolls are only for the new Conclave Arcana reward cards. They want to respect the investments people made in older sets under different rules.
Right, fair enough. I like that focus on the collector side too. You mentioned black foil and arcane. The fact they'll be pre-minted with hard caps. That feels significant.
It really is. Knowing the maximum supply right from the start, that
Right.
creates immediate, verifiable scarcity.
Yeah, it brings back that real thrill, doesn't it? Pulling something you know is rare and valuable from a chest, that chase element.
Absolutely. Transparent scarcity. It's what collectors love. And speaking of new cards, don't forget the mini set proposal that passed.
Oh yeah, what's the latest there?
Card design is already happening, and it'll use a new pricing system based directly on SPS value, which is interesting.
Direct SPS pricing. A new model.
And get ready for the legendary Archons for Conclave Arcana. Those are always the big, powerful, meta-defining cards everyone wants.
Always exciting when those lands.
Yeah.
Okay, shifting slightly to the marketplace auctions, sniping is always a pain point. Any improvements there?
Yes, they're tackling auction sniping head-on. A new auction mechanism is coming.
How will it work?
Simple, really. If someone bigs right at the very end, the auction automatically extends by, say, 5 or 10 minutes.
An anti-sniping extension.
Exactly. It keeps extending until there are no more last-minute bids, ensures the final price is fair, reflects true demand.
That sounds much better.
They're also staggering the big auctions, like those 20 black foil arcane pickle ones with 25 hours between each. Helps people in different time zones actually get a chance to participate.
Thoughtful. Okay, final piece on the economy. Glint. Lots of us have been stacking it up. What's the plan? Is it going to be useful?
The answer seems to be a resounding yes. Your glint is set to become a very valuable resource.
How so?
The new reward card set, and especially the upcoming player avatars we'll talk about, are being designed as significant sinks for glint.
Ways to spend it. Finally.
Exactly. Addresses that hoarding issue. It gives glint clear utility, makes your stash meaningful, and also opens the door for them to create new ways for you to earn more glint through playing.
So glint moves from just accumulating to being a strategic resource you actually use for cool stuff.
That's the idea. Makes earning it feel much more purposeful. 3. The art of immersion. Visuals, customization, and lore.
All right, let's switch gears a bit. Away from the mechanics and economy towards how Splinterlands looks and feels, making the world more immersive, more personal for you.
Yeah, this is the fun stuff. First up, new battle effects. Arcane cards are getting visual upgrades.
Oh, like what?
When they hit an enemy or even kill one, they'll trigger special visual effects right there on the battlefield.
Oh, like a little visual flair.
Exactly. It's a bit of a social flex. Makes those arcane cards feel even more special when you use them. Add some pop to the battles.
Nice touch. Now, something else visual coming up is Halloween skins. Hollow's Fall.
Yes. And this is a pretty big deal. These are the first ever ownable Splinterlands holiday NFTs.
Ownable, as in not temporary.
Correct. Unlike holiday stuff and a lot of games that disappears after the event, these skins are permanent NFTs. They stay with your account and eventually you'll be able to trade them.
That is different. True collectibles.
For sure. They'll have different rarities too. Regular cool skins and then some super duper rare ones, maybe only 5 of each for extreme scarcity.
Wow. Any examples of what they'll look like?
Yeah, they gave a few teasers. Mario Singriel as a scary deep-sea fish, vengeful monkey like a creepy jester, vicious giraffe getting a Frankenstein look,
Uh-huh. Frankenstein giraffe. Okay.
or Wadham Greybrow as a scarecrow, Lorcas looking all ghostly. You get the idea. Purely cosmetic, no gameplay edge.
Just for looks and collecting.
Right, and if they're popular, expect more holiday skins down the line.
Very cool. Okay, moving on to something huge. Player avatars. This feels like a massive step for personalization. What can we expect?
It sounds incredibly ambitious. We're talking deep customization.
Yeah.
Different genders, different bloodlines. They've already got art for 12 bloodlines with human, female, dwarves, elves, and orcs coming up soon.
12 bloodlines. Nice variety.
And the customization options sound wild. Internal tests showed people adding hats, pink goatees, green glowing eyes, earrings, tattoos, making really unique looks.
This is proper character creation almost.
Pretty much. Sounds like one team member made a Mad Max-style avatar, another went really colorful. Lots of possibilities. Many items will be premium or earnable or limited edition too, adding to that collectability.
Right, not just default options.
And here's a little tease. They have a really cool plan for player avatars beyond just how they look.
Ooh, intriguing. Meaning?
They didn't specify, but the advice was, have your glint ready. So maybe some utility tied to them, something more than just cosmetic. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, glint sync number 2 noted. Beyond avatars,
Yeah.
any other visual upgrades to the game world?
Yeah, ongoing work on lobby refinements, making the main screen more scalable, better on mobile, easier to navigate, just general quality of life.
Good.
And connected to that, seasonal themes and dynamic arenas.
Dynamic arenas.
Yeah, so each season will have its own theme and location, like the Lornex Empire, or maybe Gloridax with lava everywhere.
Oh,
And the actual battle arena will change to match different environment, different atmosphere, maybe even different crowd noises, like goblins cheering or ulens chanting.
that sounds incredibly immersive. Makes each season feel really distinct.
That's the goal. A mix of that intrinsic joy from cool visuals and the extrinsic rewards of playing makes battles feel less static.
Love that idea. And for players who really want to get lost in the world, the lore, where should they go?
Good reminder, if you want the deep backstory on Praetoria, the characters, the history, head to splinterlore.com. Or lore.splinterlands.com works too.
Strinterlore.com. Got it.
Loads of info there, including that old Kickstarter encyclopedia PDF, a real treasure trove for lore buffs.
Door, the Gorn Gearnut.
Okay, let's wrap up with a spotlight on one specific card reveal that sounded, well, pretty crazy. A new legendary voter card.
Yes, get ready for Dar, the Gorn Gearnut. He's positioned as a high-health frontline tank.
Dar the Gorngirna. Okay, what's his story?
The lore sounds awesome. He's a gnome, right?
Yeah.
Obsessed with dragons. He sneaks into Rage's lair.
Brave gnome. Or foolish.
Haha, maybe both. Anyway, he gets caught in a fiery blast, should be toast, but survives clutching this hourglass pendant.
An hourglass pen.
Yeah, and this pendant gives him extraordinary health. But the bigger deal is it apparently introduces deities and the extra planar pantheon of gods into the lore.
Whoa, okay. Expanding the cosmology of Splinterlands.
Seems like it. Opens up a lot of possibilities. But let's talk stats, because they are wild.
How wild.
Level 1 Dar, 20 health.
20 health at level 1.
Yep. And at max level, level 4, he reaches 25 health.
25 health. That's enormous for a front lane unit.
It's a crazy concept, as they put it. Unprecedented tankiness. It could totally change how people build frontline defenses.
Oh,
Imagine the strategies around keeping him alive.
seriously. Just a massive wall. When can we get him?
Price. Vouchers.
Details on price and voucher requirements should be announced by Saturday. So keep an eye out this weekend. Outro.
Wow. Okay, that was a lot to cover. An incredible amount, really. From the organic growth and new player focus to the huge changes, the new reward set, the raffles, the soulbound, non-soulbound mix.
The unbinding scrolls, the hard caps.
Right, plus the auction improvements, making Glint valuable. The new visual effects, the ownable Halloween skins, the huge potential of player avatars.
Dynamic arenas changing every season. And topped off with a 25 health legendary gnome.
It's a massive slate of updates. And the key thing to remember, to stress this, is that Splinterlands is very much in a building mode right now.
Building mode, meaning?
Meaning, while some stuff is happening now, a lot of these really big projects, the new reward set, avatars, the mini set, even a big guild overhaul with brawl changes, they're mostly targeting launch by the end of this year or early next year.
So the groundwork is being laid now for a huge wave of content.
Exactly. It's setting the stage for an even richer, more interconnected game.
So as we wrap up, think about all this. Imagine the new strategies you'll craft with these cards, the look of those dynamic arenas, customizing your own unique avatar in this world that's just feeling more alive all the time. The question for you is, what new adventures, what new paths will you forge in these evolving Splitterlands?
That's entertainment.